first we're gonna go over eagle spread transitions. All right, so the way that I like to teach eagle spread, and this is how to do an eagle spread, is already covered in our fundamentals course. All right, so this is your basic eagle spread right here when you have your feet like that in a line. All right, the easiest way to start working on that is to just walk your heels up from this position right here and see if you can hold it. Try to go a little bit further. Make sure you're practicing that tall, low, wide, narrow in your feet. All right, but once you have that, which is the fundamental skill of what we're about to build on top of, then you can use it as a transition to turn around backwards. So transition is anytime you're going from forward to backward or backwards or forward. So I'm gonna scissor, swing my leg around, and then complete the transition. Okay, so here it is one more time. This is our scissor position. I'm gonna roll my front foot around and out, and then I'm gonna take my other foot, and now I'm going backwards. All right, so there's a little bit of, there's some nuances to how this is done. It's not necessarily as easy as it looks, especially if you're learning this for the first time. Let's talk about where my weight is and how I'm using my edges. All right, so I'm scissored right here. We're in the scissor position. My weight is distributed evenly right now. I'm very center. I'm about 50-50 on both of my feet. All right, now when I get ready to perform the eagle spread transition, this foot in front of the scissor is actually the leg that swings out. And the back leg is your base. All right, so I'm gonna refer to your back leg, my blue skate, as your base. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna roll this front foot around. You can keep your weight in your heel. That makes it easier to steer this skate. All right, so I'm gonna turn it out. Most of my weight is in my base leg at this point. So when that motion happens, most of my weight is in this base leg while this other one is turning out. This is turn out, this is turn in. So while this front leg is turning out, my weight is in this base leg, which is now in front. And then what happens is we're in the eagle spread. I've got one leg traveling forward, one leg traveling backwards. All right. In order to complete the transition, I need both legs traveling, both feet traveling backwards. All right. And the way that you do that is you can simply turn your foot. So scissor here, turn the foot around. You pick it up and you turn around. All right, you can also kind of roll to that position if you want to, but I think the easiest way is to scissor, roll it out, turn the other foot. Okay? Once you get the basic technique, then it's important for you to try to smoothen it out. And then the next step, of course, is turning back around forward. So that's how I turn back around forward, all right? So I scissor, I swing it around, I've completed the transition, I pick a foot up, and I turn back around by simply stepping, honestly. And it's not gonna be super smooth at first, and that's okay. But the way that you manage to pull off the step is while I'm here traveling backwards, you have to commit with your body, your hips, and your feet in order to get that full turn, okay? And this is an exercise that we teach here in class, is practicing your eagle spread stationary, picking your foot up and stepping all the way into an eagle spread, trying to get your feet as in line as possible and then standing back up. All right, so if you want to practice this stationary first so that you can kind of get a feel for it, this is okay. Also, we teach for people to step all the way through. So when you do it, you see I open up into the eagle and then I turn around backwards. I open up to the eagle, and you can think about it as turning around backwards. Turning around forward, it doesn't necessarily matter because you can also step straight into your eagle spread, okay? So instead of doing the scissor like this and turning around, and then that's how you turn back forward, you can do this to turn around in your eagle spread. You can simply pick up your foot and step straight into it, all right? That's a little bit more advanced because your wheels are off the ground. It's gonna take good 1 foot balance. It's gonna take good edge control to actually do that. But if you've already got the strength and the balance to perform that move, I would say go for that one, unless you just wanna be smooth and try to roll it around on your eagle spread. They both serve their purpose. Once you're comfortable turning around, turning back forward, go the other way, turn back forward, okay? And then once you're going both ways on that eagle spread, then it's just a matter of smoothing it out, probably doing it to the beat, and you've mastered the eagle spread transition, all right? I would say there's some exercises that you could probably come up with if you've got space to skate in, to work on this a little bit. But I would say just get your reps in. This is one of the ones, like, you just gotta get a bunch of reps in until it's smooth. It's not gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna happen the first day that you're trying it, but it can happen over time, all right? If you're in a small space, then I would say stick to that stationary drill so that you can start to build confidence and comfort with these positions, right? The stationary drill was this, where you're practicing your eagle spread in place, all right? And then you can also get a little bit of a roll and then practice turning around and then turning around again, all right? For those of you who are skating in smaller spaces, I hope you can see my feet in that last shot.